So where are we off-road?
We're in Leeds right now, but we're going to Babylon.
We know when you're ready, Lori.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Aren't they called, not haboobs? What are they called again?
No, what you call those are.
Hi guys, welcome back. Just got home late last night. I had a blast over the weekend. We didn't get to go ghost hunting, but we did go to on a fossils trail where there was footprints in the sandstone in the middle of the desert. That was a lot of fun. It was very hot, so we didn't get to go out as much as we would have liked to because we were all dying in the heat. The sun was coming directly down on us. But spending time with these special friends of ours is always a great time no matter what. And the food is always fantastic because my friend's a chef. So today I'm going to choose something to get a bulk area done on here. And I want to show you what I am working on. I did a light covering, very light, over the back of sienna brown. Oh, I'm sorry, burnt ochre. Got to get my brains back into gear here. Burnt ochre. It was just a very light background, and I left it very open so that I can add other colors into it. So it wasn't a tight hatching. It was a very open hatching. Now, I've sort of been working on this. I had a couple of choices to make. One, the background was kind of questionable. There's a little door over here, and there's a mirror on the wall. I decided I could have gone two ways with the mirror. I could have made this a window. If I'm going to make this into a window, which I think I am because I want to bring some of the light blue sky and grass into the picture. If I was going to do it as a mirror, I would have taken and made a copy of the top of this mannequin, and I would have brought it into here. I would have used some copy paper. But it would have been the back of the dress. So I wouldn't have done the bodice over here. I probably would have just done the shoulders over here. And I still may. It's not 100% set in stone that I'm going to do with that. But you got to remember, when you're doing a mirror, I'd be doing the back side of the mirror. So I wouldn't have the bust. So just transferring this little area up into here. That might be a lot of work. I might just do an outside scene so I could be bringing the light into it. I kind of am imagining her living inside of a tree. For the background, I've chosen several colors. The burnt ochre, followed by a layer of light peach. This will keep it in the brown family, but very light. Then in addition to that, and I started adding in, after I get the burnt ochre and then the peach. Burnt ochre, I'm doing strokes. Peach, I'm doing circles, because it's the second layer and I want to blend them. The third layer, I'm going to go back to my strokes to smooth everything out, and I'm going to use a spring green. This will only be giving it a hint of green, like maybe the moss that's growing on the tree bark on the inside. And it'll also help tie in some of the colors from the dark ground cover that I did. So I'll work on it a little bit, and then I'll show you what I finished. For time-wise, I went over a lot of the areas with the burnt ochre. And I'm just about to add the peach in. It'll bring out the browns. And you can see it's already happening. It's bringing out a soft brown. I worked on this area a little bit with the peach. And this is a great way to do any open background, like a model type of feel. And it usually works for any background that you want to put on that's not too fancy. Since there's so much going on in this picture, gotta remember you want to keep it simple. You don't want to draw your eye to everything in the picture. You want to draw your eye to some of the things in the picture. So the background should be very light-hearted and muted, so you almost don't notice it. I'll do the bug at the very end. See that double, the line doing the hatching and then the circular motion over the hatching gives you a nice smooth appearance. And I'm not really interested in putting any chemicals on it to blend it out anymore. Some people put chemicals on everything. Tap that thing, tap down the stroke marks. I like the stroke marks because I want to be able to tell it was pencil and not marker. Okay, once you're happy with the peach, get a little bit more peach going in here. I'm going to take my light green, and I mean lightly, go, whenever you want to go really light, tuck your pencil into the crux of your hand. And I'm going to just lightly go over wherever the tooth will catch the green is fine. And just give it a hint of the green. Some areas will catch it more than others, and that's okay. I don't want to destroy the undercoating because it's, remember, a texture. I'm just adding it on top. Not in all areas, but just little areas that I think could use it. And I've got my Bob Ross voice on. There are no happy mistakes. No, there are no mistakes. There are just happy accidents. And we all have them. If you haven't watched Bob Ross's series, it is on YouTube. And it's a lot of fun. Just going down that road. I watched his documentary not too long ago. It's on YouTube. Okay, you see how it's not, the background's not green, it's not beige, it's not sienna brown. You can go back and add a little bit more in areas that you want to bring the browns into. And remember, this is just, I'm just shading it. I'm not shadowing it yet. I will shadow this picture. Keeping the transitions from color to color very light. So we had a really, really fantastic dinner party on Saturday night. He had some of his neighbors come over. He lives in a very, very small town. And we got to learn a lot about ordinances and what they are allowed in the town. It's an historic town, so they're very strict about what they allow the houses to do without destroying the historic feel of the town. And then we had homemade prickly pear ice cream, which was amazing. And red velvet cake. I shot my diet. I'm home again. It's go back on it. They have a beautiful pool. We didn't go into it this time. I went in last time. But I didn't even think, because I was thinking the party we weren't going in the pool, but we had downtime. Like, we stayed a little bit later on Sunday than we expected to stay. So it was well needed. I needed to get away for the end of the summer. Just to give myself a change of scenery. And always with these people. In fact, they're coming here in 2 weeks. They're flying out from McCarran Airport because it's a much more efficient airport than where they are. So I will get to see them. So as you can see, it's becoming very modeled, simple, and I'm very happy with it. I'm going to add a little peach more into this area, just because I feel like I need it. Some of the things coming up on the channel this week, I'm going to do the glass, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to probably make this a window, just to make it simple, and I'll do that behind the scenes, and that just involves the sky and the grass over here. Just so that we move along. I have to finish up the dress. That's important. And then we'll call it a day after I finish the glass. Just call it a day with the picture and move it on out. I'm going to show you how to do a texture on the scarf so that when doing clothing you'll have some options of what you want to do with clothes, and not everything is satin and shiny. I got to color this weekend in my friend's books. Seems like everybody has coloring pages. I encouraged her to get a little bit different pencils. Her pencils were like brutal. They bought them because it came in a little case. I was like, no, not so much. They wouldn't have to give away the case if the product was as good as they hoped. Alright, I'm going to keep going on this until it's finished. But I like it. Not too much more. And I feel it came out very smooth, which is what I wanted. Lots more details to put in. So I'm gonna basically turn this into a window, and then we'll have two textures, and I'm gonna do the bug and finish up the wood. Then we're gonna do the glass and this together, probably in one video, because there's small areas. So that's where I'm up to. Take care. I will see you. Oh, wait. Before I even say anything, Wednesday at I believe 1 o'clock, I will be doing a live demo, and I hope to see you guys there. If not, it will keep up. I'm going to show you some really nice pictures that some of the following has sent to me, my student following. Really, really nice, and shows you some of the really great ways of adding in lighting. People are very creative. So, okay, so I will see you guys tomorrow, where tomorrow's lesson is going to be the glass and the suitcase. Take care.
More, hit that like and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that bell.